guys, got another video. This is a little different than usual. This is something important, but it's happened a few days ago. I'm kind of late to getting around to it, to doing a reaction to it. But as you see here, man who beheaded satanic statue at state capitol speaks out. Righteous indignation. Okay. So this is on Fox News. They're just reporting on it. If you probably noticed, if you've looked this up at all, any other news channel, they call it a controversial statue and bullshit like that. So let's just get into it. This is a good story and a bad story. So, I'll get into what I mean by that. It's something good about this and it's something horrible about this. So let's jump right into it, guys. Yeah, they'll explain it, and if they don't, I'll try to fill in the blanks in case, somebody doesn't actually know what this is about or anything.
Cassidy's arrested, and he's charged with fourth-degree criminal mischief. He's been released, and Americans are rallying behind him. Let's bring in Michael Cassidy and his attorney, Davis Yontz. So, Michael, was this something that you plotted, or is this something you just did on the spur of the moment?
Thanks for having me, Jesse. This was certainly a spur of the moment kind of thing. I saw that this was going on. I was surprised that the legislature allowed it up and that they didn't do anything to take it down, just to take it down. And so I got to the Capitol and I didn't know what to expect when I got there. Just like that scene in Illinois with tons of people chanting.
Look at this bullshit. One should strive to act with compassion and empathy towards all creatures in accordance with reason. Now, does that sound like something the devil would say? This is just so ridiculous.
Dancing and whatnot. I didn't know what was going to be there, but nobody was there, and it offended me. It touched a nerve. It was, righteous indignation. I'd call it, Christian civil disobedience. And yeah, so I took the statue that was there and or the idol, whatever you want to call it, and then it's no longer there.
How precisely did you decapitate Satan?
You're damn right it's not there. He threw that shit in the fucking trash can. This guy is a damn hero right here, as far as I'm concerned. How many people would have actually done something? I mean, yeah, we'd see it and, shake our heads, roll our eyes, and, be pissed about it, talk about it. But how many of us would actually do something? And of course, he went to jail for this. Charges are being filed against him. And I guarantee you, the charges filed against this guy for destroying a statue of Satan himself, or that represents Satan himself, I guarantee you his charges are more serious than a fucking pedophile's would be for raping a damn child. I guarantee you he's facing more prison time or more consequences than if a person was proven guilty of raping a fucking child. I guarantee you. I don't know specifically what the charges are or anything, but I would bet my life that they are more serious charges than a pedophile would face. So anyway, guys, what I mean when I say it's a good thing, it's a good and bad part of this story. So of course the bad part is that some idiot in Iowa, or a bunch of idiots, I don't know, allowed this statue to be put up in the first place. Absolutely ridiculous. So doesn't matter what time of year it was. Some people are upset that it's there now at Christmas time to, as a slap in the face to Jesus. It doesn't matter when it is. Christmas time, Easter time, Halloween, any time of the year, it's a slap in the face to Jesus. It's a idol of Satan, the enemy of God. I mean, what is this? What is going on in this state that they would allow this? So that's the bad part. Obviously, the good part is that somebody was so offended by this and somebody was willing to take action against this. Actually, physical action, not just talking about it. I gotta be honest, guys. I mean, I wouldn't, I probably wouldn't have destroyed it. I would have wanted to, but I'm not going to risk going to jail, especially for something like this. And yes, it's bullshit that he went to jail, that charges are being filed. It's absolutely insane. But, yeah, I probably wouldn't have taken that chance. But hey, this guy deserves to be applauded by everybody. Everybody that's a Christian should applaud this guy and just, absolutely just he just deserves our thanks for sure. So anyway, let's keep going, guys.
Pulled his head off.
Yeah.
Just pulled the head right off and let it crash on the ground.
Yeah.
Pulled it off, and then it's just some cheap fabric, probably like, I don't know, $5-10, something like that. Tore it off, pulled it apart, put it in a garbage bag, and then I went down to security and told them what I did. I wasn't running away or anything like that. I told them what I did. They were very professional. Then they gave me the citation and sent me on my way.
Oh, okay. He didn't
All right, and then beams of light started.
All right, I thought he got arrested, guys. I'm sorry. I really thought he got arrested, but I know he's facing charges for vandalism or something. And I bet they're more serious than like what I said for. I guarantee you they are. Look at this bullshit. Look at this.
To shoot down from the heavens right onto your head, I'm sure. Okay.
This lawyer here, when this interview started, I've watched this. I watched it once yesterday. I thought for sure this guy was like going to be. I missed the part where he said that this guy's a lawyer, but he looks like somebody that would be a member of the Church of Satan or something. I thought he was going to be arguing, against the fact that he did it, but this is his lawyer. So, but I don't know. He just got a weird look to him, guys. I don't know. Something about him just kind of, screams that out for some reason. But hey, he's defending this guy, so good for him. That's just what it looked like to me at first.
Counselor, you right now, I think, was it Biden-Harris? Didn't they bail out the people that toppled the statue of Thomas Jefferson? Do you expect Democrats maybe to help fund or help donate to your client's GoFundMe here?
Hell no.
This is Satan.
No.
Not really in the same league as Jefferson.
No, we certainly don't expect those kind of donations, but there have been a lot of people that have come together and been incredibly generous and have wanted to stand by a Christian who was taking a stand for good. This is obviously a question of good and evil, and it's important in our society. We recognize that. So that's really what motivated Michael to do this. And there's a lot of people that are willing to stand by him. And we will ensure everything is done possible to make sure he gets the equal protection under the law. Absolutely.
I mean, these satanic people, do they legally have a right to erect this dopey thing? Because it doesn't even seem like they're a real religion.
So that's a great question.
They pretty much claim over and over that they're not a religion. They claim that they don't worship the devil, that they claim they don't even believe in the devil most of the time. Well, then why the fuck is their name Satanic Temple? Why do they have the name Satan or Satanic in their fucking religion if they're not worshiping Satan? I mean, what kind of thinking is that? They say, they're following the idea of Satan. Well, that's Satan, you fucking dumbass, okay? So, I mean, they're so stupid. It's so ridiculous, guys. Let's keep going.
Under the First Amendment, under our case law, there has not been a single case that has ever found that Satanism can be considered a religion under our Constitution.
Okay.
And even more than that,
That's good that they find it that way, but it is a religion. I mean, they are worshiping the devil. I guess you could call that a religion. That's besides the point, of course. Hopefully nothing comes of this to this guy. I mean, nothing gets... Hopefully he walks away free of any ridiculous bullshit charge.
even more than that, blasphemy laws, anti-blasphemy laws have been upheld by our Supreme Court
I'm shocked to hear that. I can't believe that at all.
into the 20th
Sure.
century. So
Okay, so why are
idea
the
that-
politicians in Iowa allowing it?
Yeah.
Fear. They're afraid to take a stand, and they're afraid to challenge this when the law is clear. And regardless of that, they're afraid to challenge evil, and that's what we need to do. But that's the problem with Christians and the church in this country. We have to be able to take a stand. We cannot buy into the myth of neutrality in the public square.
Damn
Otherwise,
right.
we
Well,
get
as I
chaos.
said,
Woo.
I'm not really.
Hey, that he spoke some truth in that last 20 seconds. People are so afraid of going against anything, of pissing anybody off. Mainly just the wrong people they're afraid of pissing off. Christians, they're okay with pissing off and upsetting them, or anything that's good. They're okay with pissing off people like that, but just don't piss off people who are fighting for abortion and women's rights, and don't piss off LGBT and trans people and all this shit. Don't piss them off, because But hey, people fighting for an infant child's life, people fighting for pro-life and everything, people against abortion, it's okay to piss them off. Don't worry about them. That's fine. Everything is just so backwards, guys. It's absolutely ridiculous. Guys, let me just throw this out at you, and I'm sure you've thought of this too. Obviously, I'm sure I'm not the first one, but let's just reverse this situation. Let's say it was a statue of Jesus in the Capitol here, and some satanic piece of trash went over and destroyed it, wrote 666 over it, made an X on Jesus's face, drew something on Jesus's face, took the head off, destroyed it, whatever, vandalized it. What do you think the excuse would be? Because we know it'd be a million excuses from every fake news channel, from every Democrat, from, Biden and his whole group would get involved in it, saying, they feel persecuted, they feel oppressed. All you have to say now when anybody does anything is you have to say they feel oppressed, and everybody, oh, okay, I get it. No, hey, hey, that's you, no problem. They would say that, oh, well, they've always been looked down on by Christians for some reason. I don't know why. But, so he felt persecuted, so he was acting out. He had to do it. I mean, we understand, we stand with him. Is that not what they would say if this was a reverse situation and some demonic piece of trash did this to a statue of Jesus? Do you think for 1 second that any Democrat, left-wing politician would actually speak out and say that that was wrong? No, they would defend that piece of shit as their life depended on it. So this guy deserves a standing ovation from everybody. I hope he gets the respect he deserves, wherever he lives. I guess he lives in Iowa. This guy was a politician, or is a politician. At some point, he ran for Congress or something, I believe. But hey, that's the type of guy we need, in charge of stuff, at the top. I mean, that would be a great thing if he was to get it. I'm sure he'll be disqualified now from it if he's still running for, Congress or Senate or whatever. I don't know. I know he was some type of politician at some point, and he might be now. But anyway, guys, we'll finish this up and everything, but yeah, drop it in the comments what you feel about this. I mean, does this make you as pissed off as it makes me? The fact that they would allow something like this, just an absolute mockery, completely. It's just crazy, just evil at work. I mean, a statue of Satan in the Capitol, in the Capitol building, in Iowa's Capitol. Just unbelievable. But hey, good for this guy. He did his thing. He did what he should do, what everybody should do. The devil wins, guys, when good people do nothing. Even though we don't take part in, what's going on and everything, that's not enough. You have to stand and fight against it. You have to speak out against it. And I mean, even speaking out against it is not enough a lot of times. I try to speak out against stuff like this, but like I say, guys, I don't know that I would have actually gone that far with it. I mean, I would have been disgusted by it, been pissed off by it, but I'm probably not taking the risk of, getting in trouble, going to jail for it or anything like that, because I mean, I don't know, guys. Just let me know what you think. Drop it in the comments. Let's finish it out.
Really into toppling statues, but if there was one statue in the whole country that deserves toppling, it's definitely Satan. Guys, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, there we go.
Merry Christmas, Jesse. Thank you for having us on.
Hey, Sean Hannity.
Yeah, they'll probably kick him off now. He didn't say happy holidays. Might offend somebody by saying Merry Christmas. So I mean, can't offend anybody. Can't offend anybody by saying something that's related to Christianity. Every other religion, it's okay. You can say whatever there, and if it offends Christians, that's fine. They need to just get over it. Anyway, guys, uh, that was this story. I'm sure you've heard about it. Let me know what you think about it. I think his name Michael Cassidy. Hey, brother, I salute you and clap for you. Everybody should. All right, guys, that's it. I'm out. Let me know what you think.